Hey guys, welcome back to Phenomenal Travel Vlog channel. I am Phenomenal Mindy. If you're planning a Carnival cruise or already booked one, today's video is something you need to know before you even step foot on this ship. We're going to talk about Carnival Cruise Cash and how it works, how to use it. We're going to talk about how to use it and how to avoid overspending while still having such an amazing time. So with that being said, first things first, I'm going to tell you what is the cruise cash. So cruise cash is basically a Carnival use a cashless system on board. That means no cash, no card while you're working around or while you're walking around, instead of going through your sell and sign card. This is your sell and sign card. Each sell and sign card will tell you the increments color of where you're supposed to be. You can be red, you could be blue, you could be gold, you could be silver, you could be white, whatever that is. Everything is going to work through this. So this room key, this is your ID on the ship, and this is actually your wallet. This is where your cruise cash will be. Every time you buy something, drinks, food upgrade, souvenirs, excursion, it all gets to go through this account onto this card. This is how you set it up. So before your cruise or before your check-in, you will link everything again to your sell and sign card account. I know you're probably thinking, well, where do I get the card from? The card is going to be outside of your door. And this is when you onto the ship. If you're using cruise cash, then everything will automatically be applied and linked to this card. Once you purchase your cruise cash, it's already linked here. You ain't got to ask, you ain't got to do nothing. It will have it inside of the envelope outside of your door, and you will be able to access this. Now, it may not be ready when you get on the ship, so give it roughly about 1:30 p.m., and it should be onto your sell and sign account card, okay? So you can't purchase the cruise cash with cash. It has to be a credit or debit card only. You can load money onto this card at the kiosk once you get aboard. So instead of paying every time or basically running up a tab on the entire ship, you will do this. Now, this here, the cruise cash is something that you would prepay in increments. That will be 25, 50, 75, 100, and on up. So you decide the increments that you want to put on there. So I like to mentally kind of trick it a little bit and tell myself that everything is exclusive when you get ready to board the ship. So I purchase everything beforehand, every single thing beforehand. I don't want to spend nothing. If you want to be on a budget, this is something that will be beneficial to you. If you want to keep tracking, this is something going to be beneficial to you. But this only applies to on the ship, not outside of the ship. So if you decide you want to spend a certain amount and you have that amount in mind and you want to take it on to you with the ship going on board, then this is something that you can do. Now, what costs extra? Now, here's what people get surprised. Your cruise includes a lot far as the basic, okay? And when I said basic, I mean the main dining room, the main dining room meals, the buffet, the entertainment. But some things do cost. And I'm going to give you a list of things that cost, and you can decide on what it is that you want to do. If there's something for you or if there's something that you want to do, I'm going to let you do the deciding on that. So that's alcohol and specialty drinks, specialty restaurants, short excursions, spa services, Wi-Fi, photos. Now, all of those things are extra cost to you, okay? So alcohol, when I say that, sometimes, again, your card don't be ready and you need a drink. If you have cruise cash on there and they charge you, boom, you give them your room number. Your room number will be on your card. If you don't have your card right then and there, you can get your room number. Once it has been purchased or assigned to you, you'll already have your room number. And yes, this adds up really, really fast. So if you're not paying attention or keeping calculation, then that's where the problem lies in. Now, some people say they require you to connect a debit card onto this card in case you overspend. Even if you do put cruise cash on here, once your cruise cash is gone, your money is gone, and you would need to either wait to the end and get a bill, or you can go ahead and have cruise cash on there for backup. But I'm gonna break it down a little bit further because certain cruise cash is for certain things. So cruise cash. Now there's all type of Carnival cruise cash. So let's say you put $50 on it and you don't know how much you spending. You try to keep count. You can either log into your account, which you should already have that app downloaded when you first enter onto the ship, or prior, either one. So what you need to do is log into your account or take this card to the kiosk, and you'll be able to see your balance, you track your spending, and everything you need to know about what's going on with your money. Okay? Looking at your account in the cabin TV, it will also tell you as well, and it can tell you where you will be able to visit, get services. If you're confused about anything, or if you don't see anything where it's supposed to be, then that's where you will take it to there. Then okay, so let me go ahead and name the 6 cruise cash. The 6 cruise cash is the workshop cruise cash, which is basically Build-A-Bear, and it's strictly for Build-A-Bear only. You cannot receive any refunds if you don't spend it all. So I don't like to use that one. I'm gonna give you another one. FE Fine Jewelry. It's strictly for FE only. FE jewelry only. It can't be used on anything else other than FE jewelry. If you do not spend it, you will not receive your funds back on that cruise cash. The 4th one is entertainment. Entertainment again. And this, when I say entertainment, meaning like Deal or No Deal and all those type of games, bingo and all that, you can buy this entertainment and you can put it on to your sell and sign card. But again, this is for entertainment only. You cannot transfer and you cannot receive any access fund that you may have and you have left over. The 5th one would be photos. Photos, again, is for photos only. It cannot be transferred or sent anywhere else. You cannot receive a refund on the photos cruise cash. The next one is bar cash. Bar cash is strictly for the bar. If you didn't purchase the alcohol package, you can purchase this bar cash, but again, it's strictly for the bar only. You cannot use it anywhere else. You cannot receive a refund from the bar cash. Once you leave, that's it. That's all. So make sure you use all the funds. And the very last one, here's the one you need to pay attention to. This is the general cruise cash. The general cruise cash is the same as all the other one, but here's the difference with the cruise cash. The cruise cash, the general cruise cash, you can put and use throughout the whole ship. So general means you can use it for the workshop, you can use it for FE, you can use it for entertainment, you can use it for photo, you can use it for bar. It is the only one that you can use for anything purchasing on the ship, whether it's be milkshake, whether it be candy shop, or whether it be cigarettes, alcohol, whatever. General cruise cash is the only one that you can use for anything on the ship. Now, let me tell you this disclaimer. Now, with the general cruise cash, it will say online that you cannot transfer this. But however, remember, general cruise cash, you can spend on anything, even the casino. So if you play the casino, or even if you don't, and you're at the end of your cruise, the night before you need to get off, you need to go to the casino, upload the general cruise cash onto the casino, whatever you do, the slots, the dice, whatever you playing in a casino. You need to go in there, and I like to prefer to use the slot machine because it's quick and fast. So load it onto the machine. Once you load the amount onto the machine, it's going to ask you for your room number, and you're going to put your room number on there, and it's going to tell you the increments that you have, the money you have. Load all of that. Load all of that funds onto that casino slot machine. Once you have that loaded, then what you would do is cash out that amount. Cash out the entire amount. Take your card, which is going to be on here, because you put this card in there before you even play to even access the fund. So once you have this in here in the machine, load it onto the machine, withdraw from the machine with your card inside of the machine now. It's going to be loaded onto your card. You're going to take this card to the kiosk and tell the kiosk nothing else but I want to cash out. And once you tell them that you want to cash out, that's it. That's all they're going to give you, the cash. But this only works with the general cruise cash. Now, if you have a total balance and it's charged automatically, there's no need to check out a line if you have the cruise cash. But if something is gone wrong, make sure you continue to look at your account, check your balances throughout your app inside of your phone, the Carnival Cruise app. So honestly, the cashless system, it makes everything super easy, but it also can make it easy to spend money without even realizing it too. So with this plan, maybe preload some cruise cash and just enjoy your trip and stress-free. Again, I like to use this to trigger my psychological mind and saying that everything is inclusive and I have a certain amount. Me personally, to be honest, because I know I'm going to get this question in the bottom, I'm going to say this before I go. I like to put personally less than $500. I'm not a big drinker, so I like to drink sparingly. But if you drink it, by all means, do what's work best for you. So I start with 500 and then I work my way down. And another thing that I'm going to mention too, you can buy this in increments. Say I'm saying $500, right? Obviously, I don't have it where I spend $500 at one particular time on a cruise cash. Every single time I feel that I have the money to spend on cruise cash, $25 here. This is in advance now. This not gonna work if you trying to go to Mars. No, you're gonna need to put the whole 500. But say like I have a cruise now that's a year out. So $25 in cruise cash, $50 cruise cash, $50 again cruise cash. Whatever works best for me. In this way, you already have your funds before you even get on the ship. You already got your spending money. You're not gathering up money to try to figure out how you're going to pay it. Now, some people don't like cruise cash at all. That's simply because they don't know how the system works and how you apply it and how it can be effective to you. Again, the way to go is the general cruise cash. So with that being said, if this helped you out or anybody that you know is cruising, send this video to them. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And for more cruise tips, travel hacks, and real experiences. And if you've been on the Carnival Cruise Line before, don't forget and let me know at the bottom. Drop your biggest spending mistakes in the comments and let's help each other out. Okay? With that being said, see you next time on the Travel Vlog channel. Bye.